Good morning, students. So now you know how to write the molecular structure using Lewis electron dot structure, using valence bond theory, using VSEPR theory, using concept of hybridization. So today I will be showing you three-dimensional model making of the molecules. So this is a ball and stick model set. Okay, this is a ball and stick model set. This I have borrowed from the school to show you how the bonding is made and how the atoms surround the central atom and how bigger atoms can cause a hindrance. All that can be very well understood if you can yourself make this model by your own hand. Now since I have this plastic model with me, I can do it very well, but you can also do it. What you can do, you can make small balls using the wheat dough. आटे से गोला बना सकते हैं आप, और जो झाड़ू का तिनका होता है उस तिनका से आप बॉन्ड बना सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो ये कर सकते हैं. जो मॉडलिंग क्ले होता है उससे भी आप कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, और ये भी अवेलेबल है मार्केट में. तो आई विल नॉट रिकमेंड दिस बिकॉज यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू बिकम टीचर फॉर मी. आई विश दैट यू बिकम डॉक्टर्स एंड इंजीनियर्स. Okay, and if you want to become teacher and if you have love, then you can go for it. So I will use this and I will show you various structures today. Okay, hope I am completely visible in the camera. All right, so say if this is beryllium atom. Okay, if this is beryllium atom, then if this is one hydrogen and this is the bond with which the hydrogen gets attached, so it can be joined here like this. Another one can be joined here like this. So this kind of linear structure is formed by beryllium. Now the hole in this is not in a way in which I can make it linear. So look at it this like this. Okay. Now say if this is nitrogen, then how will you show ammonia? If it is nitrogen, then ammonia can be shown like this. Say it is nitrogen, then one hydrogen joins like this. One hydrogen joins like this. Another hydrogen joins like this. Okay, and there will be one lone pair of electron above it. Since there are no atoms attached with the lone pair, so it is not visible. So what is the shape? See, trigonal pyramidal. If I keep it over a book or over a board, then you will be able to see this as trigonal pyramidal. Say if I take this box, see, it is trigonal pyramidal. The base is forming a triangle. Okay, if I join the three bases, it will form a triangle. So the base is trigonal and it is pyramidal. Each of this is a pyramidal shape. Okay, so I wish this could have been magnetic and I could have sticked it over here, but I cannot do that. Okay, so see, but if you will see three-dimensional structure of it, it will look like this. Can you see the shadow? Is the shadow seen? So if you see the shadow, see the projection of this is like two-dimensional structure, isn't it? See, I am rotating it and see the shadow. So if I draw like this, it will seem that the bond angle is different. If I do like this, bond angle will be different, but the actual bond angle is found out by X-ray diffraction method. So this is one molecule made. Let us make water molecule. For making water molecule, so let this be oxygen atom. If it is oxygen atom, then one hydrogen joins here and another hydrogen atom joins here. So it is see a water molecule. This is H2O. What kind of structure is it? It is bent structure. It is bent structure. Okay. So this is two-dimensional structure. It is a bent structure. This is a three-dimensional structure. Okay. It is trigonal bipyramidal. Now let me make methane for you. Methane is tetrahedral. Okay. So I will take such kind of ball with which I can make tetrahedron. Let this be the carbon atom. Okay. And let this be the hydrogen atom. This part, let it be the hydrogen atom. And this part, let it be the bond. So one carbon hydrogen bond is made. Another carbon hydrogen bond is made. Another carbon hydrogen bond is made. And one is here. So this is, it is a tetrahedral structure. Okay. There is a slight manufacturing defect in this ball, but it is looking like tetrahedral. Okay. This is how a tetrahedral molecule looks like. But when we make a projection of it, how it looks? It looks like this. See, is the shadow visible? Okay. So in two-dimensional structure, we write the projection actually. Whenever a teacher draws the molecule, what does the teacher do? They write down the two-dimensional projection. They will write carbon, hydrogen, 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 and hydrogen. So it seems that all the hydrogens are in the same plane on the board, but it is not. These all are having 109 degree 28 minutes. Okay. Next, in case of ammonia, when ammonia molecule is drawn, how the teacher draws? They say that nitrogen is here. See, nitrogen is here, bonded with one hydrogen, another hydrogen, another hydrogen, and a lone pair of electron is there. Okay, and the bond angle is lesser than 190 28 minutes. This bond angle is around 107 degree. Why? Because of this lone pair. According to Vesper theory, valence electron pair repulsion theory, the lone pair of electron pulls this electron downward. As a result, the bond angle reduces. Now let us see for oxygen molecule of water. We have made the water molecule here. Now this is water molecule. How teacher draws on the board? Teacher writes oxygen here, hydrogen here, and hydrogen here. So how many electrons are there which are bonded with oxygen? 2. How many electrons? 2. But there are 2 lone pairs also. If you will write the Lewis electron dot structure, then it will be not like this. Now these are forming bond pairs. I cannot write BP for bond pairs because BP means boiling point. This is also a bond pair. But these two are lone pair. This lone pair repels the bond pair in such a way that the bond angle further reduces to around 105 degree. This is approximate, around 105 degree. Now this bond angle actually does not remain stable. There are various other kind of movements which takes place between this bond. This oxygen hydrogen bond, they move like spring. They wave their position. They wave there from their position like waving tail of a dog. So they undergo a waving position. They undergo a rocking position. They undergo a twisting position. So this is a general average bond angle value. Okay. So you will see that as the number of lone pairs increases, as the number of lone pairs are increasing, the bond angle is reducing due to the lone pair bond pair repulsion. We know that lone pair repulsion is maximum. This we have studied in the Vesper theory. And then lone pair bond pair, and then after that bond pair. Okay. So due to the lone pair repulsion, the bond angle of H2O is 105 degree. Bond angle of CH4 is 109 degree 28 minutes, and bond angle of ammonia is 107 degree. So I have shown you all sp3 hybridization kind of a molecule. Okay. In each of these, the central atom is sp3 hybridized, because that is little more interesting to show. There is nothing much interesting to see in a linear molecule in which sp hybridization is there. Still, I would like to find out a ball in which, say, I am looking for a ball in which the holes are there in the opposite side, so that I can make a linear molecule. Okay. It's a very interesting game. When you will come to school, I will give this model to you for playing. Okay. So I am waiting for you all to come to school once. Once you come, you can play with me with this. Okay. Now this is beryllium, and let this be chlorine. So I am joining it with chlorine. Now another beryllium and chlorine will join. On the opposite sides are not, there is no hole in the opposite side. Okay, let me find out some molecule in which opposite sides are there. Okay, let us join molecules like this. Let us see what happens. If I keep on joining molecules, what will happen? So it is forming a zigzag shape kind of a molecule. So this is only possible when the elements can undergo catenation. Okay, catenation. What is the meaning of catenation? Catenation is the property by virtue of which a molecule forms a long chain of molecule. So the molecules can also form a long chain like this. Okay, and see its projection formula, how it looks like. Crown shape. It will look like a crown shape. Okay, it is just like S6 molecule. Means if I join it with a bond, it will just like become S6 molecule. Sulfur 6 molecule exists like this. Okay. So it's very interesting. Now I hope that you have understood how the molecules join together to form molecule. So based on this ball and stick game or ball and stick model making, I can give you a very interesting homework, and you all are very creative. You can do it yourself. You must have seen thermocol balls, isn't it? You can take some thermocol balls and you can take pin. You can take thermocol balls of various shape. Okay, thermocol balls of various size and color, and you can take some small pins. Using those pins, you can make various different type of molecules. So this is the optional homework. If you feel interested, then try to make it. Okay, I'm giving you a very small project or activity. Using the above material, make the structure of or make the model of BeCl2, BF3, CH4, NH3, PCl5 and SF6. Okay, so this is a very interesting homework which I have given you. You can take these balls. If you don't have these balls, instead of this you can take wheat dough balls, and instead of small pins you can use a broomsticks. Broomsticks can also be used. This is an activity which you once do, you will never forget the concepts of molecular structure and chemical bonding, because this is going to come into your use in stereochemistry also, in reaction mechanism also, and in various conditions in which you need to understand that how bigger molecule, if it comes and tries to join with a smaller central atom, it will become unstable. Okay, then the bond energy will become weak. So how the bond becomes weak, how the bond becomes strong, how the atoms can come close to each other, how the bonds can not come close to each other, all these things you will be able to understand if you do this tactical practice. Tactical practice means some practice using your fingers, so you can use the atta at home, with that also you can use modeling clay, or you can use thermocol balls. Thermocol balls, it comes in packets. During Diwali or during making homework, we use those as decoratives. These are just like thermocol beads. Instead of thermocol balls, you can also call it as or thermocol beads. Alright, so do not go to the market. If this is available at your home, then do it. Or you can use the wheat dough and broomstick, and you don't need to make a big balls. Make very small balls. See how small balls are these, isn't it? So you can make these kind of small balls. So if you make these small balls using the wheat dough, then your mother will not scold. Otherwise your mother will say that what your chemistry teacher is telling you, to spoil wheat only. So don't spoil that, take little bit. I remember when I was a child like you, I used to make snake and tortoise using the wheat dough. So wheat dough modeling is a very nice art with which you can learn lots of structures. Okay, so enjoy chemistry in this way. I will be coming up in the next video with the concept of molecular orbital theory, because in valence bond theory and Vesper theory, it is said that only the valence electron takes part in bond formation, due to which it is not able to explain the paramagnetic nature of a few molecules in which all the electrons seems to be paired up. Like say, if you see oxygen molecule, all the electrons are paired up. So if all electrons are paired up, then it should become diamagnetic. Why should it be paramagnetic? In its molecular orbital, we will see that there will be one unpaired electron in its anti-bonding pz orbital. So what are these anti-bonding pz orbital? What are this bonding pz orbital? All these things we will be learning in our next discussion. Okay, so our next discussion will be based on molecular orbital theory. Thank you.